Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some somewhat disappointing news from the PlayStation 5 users, where it does kind of seem like they're running up a pretty big credit card bill, especially even compared to the PlayStation 4 users. So I want to go talk about this, talk about the drama, talk about some pretty cool PlayStation news, as well as also some GTA 6 news as well, kind of tied into this video. So we have some official statements, we have some internal numbers and leaks and all that stuff. There's a lot of things floating around in terms of news. So make sure you guys give me your thoughts and comments down below. And as well, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. We have the Amazon links down below. We have the Target links down below. And as we mentioned, Twitter and Twitch stream if you guys want to go follow. I've been seeing a lot of you folks up in there on both ends, so pretty cool to see. So for this video, we have some kind of big news. So if you guys don't know, when it comes to PlayStation, we just did typically have a brand new release not that long ago. And that very, very special release has been re-released like 4 different times now at this point. And this is all in regards to GTA 5. And now this is, to me, somewhat expected, but also somewhat pretty big and disappointing when it comes to what people are spending money on, and the fact that PlayStation 5 players are literally even blowing through even more money than even PS4 users. We also have some, like I said, some GTA 6 stuff. So right now we have a lot of information that came out over here from the Take-Two Interactive press release. And as you guys know, when it comes to press releases, earning calls, and you have all these companies kind of giving their financial numbers of what's going good and what's going bad. And we actually got some pretty interesting stuff over here from the Rockstar/GTA maker when it came to their overall numbers and statistics. And this is the GTA 5 players on the PlayStation 5 are literally buying now and spending even more money than those users on the PlayStation 4. Of course, obviously, we always had fun little free willy right underneath it. So if you're a PlayStation 5 owner playing the upgraded PlayStation 5 GTA 5 on your console, you're a part of the problem. And I'm actually kind of curious if any of you guys watching this video are a part of this too as well. As part of an earnings call, Rockstar's overlord Take-Two revealed that these brand new gen owners are actually monetizing at a rate of 36% higher than players on previous generations in GTA Online. In other words, new console owners are spending even more money on the game. Okay, so that's not necessarily bad. Like, I don't think it's a bad thing. Like, you have the brand new update, so kind of obviously we're going to be having folks, spending more money, or maybe they never had a chance to play it on the PS4, so then now they have it on the PS5 version, or maybe they just didn't have a new save, or maybe they played on PC, so now they're enjoying the brand new PS5 version, whatever it may be. I have kind of not the biggest issue of folks spending money. It kind of makes sense. But I have the bigger issue in the fact that people are keeping this game still alive. So when it comes to GTA, we have had this on 3 different console generations and on PC. This game will literally still be around 15 years from now at this point, I swear to God. So we are also kind of seeing that, in my opinion, it's your money. People can spend their money however they want. I should never have a say in how you guys spend your money. It's your hard-earned money. Whatever you do, it doesn't affect me at the end of the day. But it is kind of crazy to see that GTA 5 users are kind of being somewhat kind of dumb and still supporting Rockstar in such a big way. Now, obviously, it's a game. It has microtransactions. I'm not going to fault someone for doing the same thing in other games like a Fortnite Battle Pass, Rocket League, League of Legends skins, Overwatch, loot boxes, whatever it is. Like I said, it's your money at the end of the day. But it's crazy to see on such a huge uptick of profitability, and this is why companies like, say, Rockstar just keep on farming GTA, because they can just keep on printing money nonstop without really having to do that much at the end of the day. So basically, even the article says it's not too nefarious. There are logical conclusions to be made here. For starters, GTA Online is now available as a standalone purchase too as well. So that means we'll have a lot more folks that are just purely buying just the online version. And as well, we also have a lot of folks too also that were just included with the free PS Plus for a few months, if you guys remember those deals. So that actually did go and drive a 40% increase in players for the quarter ending on the 30th of June 2022, which also makes sense too. If you have more players, then typically you have more potential player-based pool to spend more money on the game. And it also makes a lot more sense as well. Like, I mean, you maybe have the brand new version, maybe you play the PS3 version, maybe you just like, I don't know, maybe you're just bored, you have no other game to play. Like, it makes sense. There's also other more reasons to spend on a PS5 right now. A selection of new vehicle upgrades were also added exclusively to the new gen versions of the game, while subscription GTA Plus is not available on the PS4 and older consoles. So it does also make sense in comparison to older gens that these companies are like, well, the brand new like consoles are going to be like sell a little bit more, get a few more deals. If they have a higher selection too, and also maybe more long-term support, it does make sense in general. But as well, this is my kind of big critique. You have to remember that it's a 9-year-old game. We're literally never going to get GTA 6. It's in motion, it's being worked on, it's slowly being in leaks, but I feel like we're never going to have a chance to use this. So the GTA Online community remains strong, and its audience size is operating at a new normal that is 49% higher than even the pre-pandemic first quarter of the fiscal 2022 year, which is also even more insane because we're even getting brand new folks on these next-gen consoles, probably Xbox Series X and S2 as well, and it just seems like this game is just perpetually always on the top-selling list. Translation, the numbers aren't quite as high as they were during lockdown, but they are following an upward trajectory consistent with trends prior to the pandemic. So maybe I even just literally spoke that. I misspoke that on that, or it just worded weird. But either way, like, it's going good. Like, we have a lot more users, we have a lot more folks playing the game, and as well, that also means that so many folks are just spending money. And I kind of want to hear your thoughts, because I think it's kind of dumb. I will still stand by, though, first and foremost, it's at the people who are playing the game's money. Like, if they want to buy or do microtransactions, I'm not going to stop you. If you're having fun with the game, you're enjoying the game, that shouldn't make you feel bad. Like, what's wrong with that? Like, if you're going to spend 15 bucks on a movie or a drink or whatever it is, you spend 15 bucks on a video game, enjoy it for the weekend. There is literally nothing wrong with that. I just want a GTA 6 at some point, and I hate that they put so much focus and effort into the GTA 5 and also even pushing it for next gen. It makes sense in terms of financial-wise, but it still breaks my heart. And this is actually coming from the actual statement itself, too, from the press releases on top of this, where they have a chance to go and say that they even had a net bookings of over $1 billion too as well, and they've overall been doing good. As well, they also did close in their combination with Zynga too as well, which, as you guys know, is probably one of the bigger mobile type style games too on top of that. So basically, they had a few like little more official statements too. If they look through some of these, they had net bookings. $731 million were within their previously stated outlook range, led by the outperformance of NBA 2K22, WWE, and also Zynga's offerings too as well, which is always cool to see. So it just kind of seems like 2K has just been still doing insanely well in terms of numbers. It was the #1 game in the Apple Arcade too as well. It had huge increases year over year too on top of that. 2K and Visual Concepts also had DLC packs too as well, which were doing very good. And this is the stuff we were talking about where even the sales of GTA 5s remain strong, and that they have somehow sold over 170 million units. They also did go and say with development of the next entry to the Grand Theft Auto series well underway for GTA 6. The Rockstar's games team is determined to once again set creative benchmarks for the series, our industry, and all entertainment as well, which I think is super cool. They also had big numbers too as well with Red Dead Redemption on as well, which also has now sold them to 45 million units. Tiny Tina's Wonderland also exceeded their expectations and also still has a healthy player base engagement too as well, with 40% of players having never played a Borderlands title before, which is also intriguing to see. And also the Quarry, which also did very well with very strong reviews too on top of that as well. And it also is kind of very intriguing to go and see on just what they want to do for the future of GTA 6. Now, as we've had a chance to see, they have and keep on mentioning how they want to go and have either brand new characters, potentially, more small subsets of maps, and as well the bigger focused on smaller storylines, which I think also might be really good for online if they can also mix and factor in other online maps for GTA 6, switch it up every 6 months or a year, or have a rotation, or have RNG, maybe even having travel between them for brand new maps, and as well just kind of offering maybe more potential DLC and additions for cool stuff, like adding things like, the casinos and all of that. There's a lot of really cool features they could potentially throw in for GTA 6, and it does seem like even on their official press release does say that it is well underway, which is nice to see. But it does kind of still make me sad on how much money PS5 users are still spending and how we're never going to go and get this next GTA if this keeps it up. So give me your thoughts and comments down below, and as well make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below, the Twitter and Twitch room down below, the WeebleCon below. We've also still been seeing a lot of Target pickups too as well, so check those on out. I love you guys all so much.